Does Tommy DeVito have a future with the Giants? On a Tuesday night in late November, hundreds of people gathered outside Primo Hoagies in Wayne, New Jersey, in 30-degree weather. The line stretched past a handful of local storefronts, a jewelry store, a bank, a clothing boutique, all the way around the side of the strip mall, approximately quarter of a mile to the back of the building. The crowd was made up of New York Giants fans waiting to meet undrafted rookie quarterback Tommy DeVito, who had just made his third start for the Giants after spending most of the season on the practice squad. "I had to come. I saw it on Instagram," Giants fan Phil Cappiello said. "I went and bought a couple helmets. Couldn't miss this. We already have a couple jerseys coming too. Some text goes here the New Jersey element to it. It's like one of my cousins is playing or something." That evening DeVito fielded requests that ranged from signing helmets to posing for pictures with his now signature Italian hand gesture celebration with the pinched fingers in the air to signing shoes, body parts, homemade number 15 shirts, Godfather style posters featuring his face and high school yearbooks from his Don Bosco Prep days. It was a scene comparable in recent years only to what happened after former Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. made his famous one-handed, finger-tipped catch in 2014 that vaulted him into superstardom. It concluded an hour after it was scheduled to end, with one individual yelling "Put it up for the F***ing Cutlet King," and a chant of DeVito's name. It was all on full display for the young quarterback's parents, Tom and Lexi, who were in the store also being asked to take pictures and sign autographs, to digest. "It's unimaginable," said Tom DeVito, a local plumber who services towns near MetLife Stadium. "You can't even wrap your head around it. You can't even dream this up, let alone have it. I keep asking my friends, am I dead? Are you not telling me that I'm dead? Because I can't wrap my head around this support, the outpour of love. I've never seen anything like it." His son has elicited a reaction few Giants players have been able to replicate over the past decade. "He's a blue-collar kid. He's done it the right way. He's cut his teeth and he doesn't forget where he comes from," said DeVito's agent, Sean Stellato from Stellato Sports. "He's a blue-collar kid. He's done it the right way. He's cut his teeth and he doesn't forget where he comes from." Coach Brian Daboll named DeVito the starter over now healthy veteran Tyrod Taylor. Daboll explained the decision as the rookie quarterback having earned it. DeVito has 2 wins and 6 touchdown passes to 1 interception in his 3 starts and has put himself in position to compete for the backup role next year. DeVito, whose rookie contract runs through 2024, and his newfound fans are hoping for more. Even if general manager Joe Schoen said recently the Giants will have to add another quarterback in the draft or free agency with Daniel Jones recovering from a torn ACL in his right knee and Taylor's contract expiring after this season. Schoen also noted that he expects Jones to be the starter when he returns. This is where the improbable story stands entering Monday night, when DeVito will make his 4th career start against the Green Bay Packers. The spotlight will again be on him and the tight-knit family he still lives with in his childhood home. "I couldn't have predicted it to be like this," DeVito said recently. When the Giants scored their lone touchdown, a 12-yard pass from DeVito to wide receiver Isaiah Hodgins, in a 10-7 victory over the New England Patriots on November 26, the quarterback was greeted in the end zone by right guard Ben Bredesen and center John Michael Schmitz with the Italian pinched fingers celebration. Much like DeVito, it has won over the Giants' locker room. "We're all doing it," left guard Justin Pugh said. DeVito started it after a touchdown against the Washington Commanders at the request of assistant athletic trainer Phil Bazzario. "I did it and it kind of took off from there," DeVito said. He has explained it as an ode to the old Italians and his heritage, something he has not shied away from as the attention has grown. The hand gesture is now commonplace in the locker room, on the field and pretty much everywhere DeVito goes. His family was even shown on camera in slow motion with their pinched fingers in the air after the touchdown against the Patriots. And then there is the nickname, Tommy Cutlets, which players such as running back Saquon Barkley are using on the sideline. DeVito told ESPN earlier in the season that one of the advantages to living with his parents is he'll have everything he needs, including chicken cutlets, when he gets home. When asked in the locker room about it this week, Barkley yelled across to DeVito to see if his quarterback approved. "We bang with it," DeVito said in acceptance of its usage. It all has added to DeVito's growing legend, which began in New Jersey with a state title as the starting quarterback at powerhouse Don Bosco Prep, then extended to Syracuse University and detoured to the University of Illinois before bringing him back home to New Jersey. After an ankle injury ruined his junior season, DeVito went undrafted this spring despite a solid final season in which he completed 70% of his passes at Illinois under former Giants assistant Brett Bielema. It had Stellato standing on tables trying to get the attention of NFL general managers. The Washington Commanders offered the most money to sign as an undrafted free agent. Among the other options were the Chicago Bears, Los Angeles Rams and Giants. The other local team, the New York Jets, offered DeVito a post-draft tryout. DeVito chose the Giants in part because of the proximity to his home. It's 10.5 miles from the team's stadium and practice facility, and Daboll's track record with quarterbacks, such as Josh Allen in Buffalo, and Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa at Alabama. He had to earn his way onto the roster and practice squad this spring and summer, and didn't make his way onto the active roster until October, when Jones and Taylor were sidelined with injuries. He played well during training camp, played well in practice leading up to this point and obviously has played well in the games, said Jones, who suffered a season-ending injury to his right ACL on November 5. He played well during training camp, played well in practice leading up to this point and obviously has played well in the games. But DeVito's debut against the Jets saw a stat line of -1 yard passing. The narrative after that game was the Giants didn't trust him to throw the ball. Through it all, even when DeVito was a third stringer behind Jones and Taylor, Daboll held a weekly meeting with DeVito. The Giants were invested in his development. "We meet every Thursday in the morning before everybody gets here and we go through a variety of different things. Situational stuff, basic offensive terminology, different quarterbacks around the league, different types of tapes that show up whether it's turnover tapes, or big play tapes, or red zone tapes or decision-making tapes," Daboll said. "We meet every Thursday in the morning before everybody gets here and we go through a variety of different things. Situational stuff, basic offensive terminology, different quarterbacks around the league, different types of tapes that show up whether it's turnover tapes, or big play tapes, or red zone tapes or decision-making tapes." It has DeVito feeling confident and constantly improving. His 10 completions for 20-plus yards in 3 starts is more than Jones had in his 6 starts. He's been grinding, hardships and heartaches in college. To see it come together, it's al dente. It's perfecto. It's bellissima, Stellato said. "We're very blessed. We're fortunate. We know our number one goal is to be a football player and help the New York Giants win football games. That is the number one thing. Everything else like this is a great appetizer. It's a great antipasto. It's great for the fans. It's great for the culture." Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.